Hi, this is TEFAL GV6840 2.2 kilowatt iron. It's the iron station. Its model name is Effectis Anti-Calcium, and the problem with this is that the control panel lights come on and off, sort of. The iron gets hot, but there's no steam. These iron stations, I haven't worked on this particular model, and I've only had a couple of these in. So my experience with these, admittedly, is quite limited. But we're going to just strip it down just for the fun of it, because it's probably going to be so expensive to repair and get the parts, because you can get these things quite cheap now. So anyway, there's the iron, and as you can see, the sole plate looks not too bad. It's got a bit of marking there, so we'll strip it down. Now the control panel we talked about is here. Now in the last model I did, the control panel was the fault, and it could well be that this is the fault again, but I suspect that because it's not steaming and but it's getting hot, it could be just a blockage somewhere. So we're just going to strip this down, and I think I've got all the water out, I hope so. The screws underneath, I'm using a T15, and it feels like a bit of a loose fit, but it seems to be undoing the screws okay. So we'll continue using this for now, and then we'll see if it needs to be maybe the next size. These iron stations are becoming popular amongst people who make their living doing cleaning jobs and stuff like that. But where I'm based, it's difficult to get parts, and some of these manufacturers, they only give parts out to their agents, and I'm not really keen on fixing irons, because these days, as we all know, things are becoming so disposable that it's not worth it. I mean, you can get these steam stations now, I've seen them for £65, so this is the mains there, we'll just pull that out. So really, to take one and have it repaired, unless it's a very expensive one, it's not worth it. You might as well just buy a new one. I should imagine this bottom comes off. Let's have a look. Oh, there we are. Now, so that's a different way to the other ones I've done. So let's have a look inside. The mains lead, which we just unplugged into there, and that goes straight into control. You've got your heating tank here, and the pipe work all around here. So can we get this out? Yes, we can. So let's have a look at this here. There's not really that much you can do with these things. If the tank is all gunked up inside, there's nothing really you can do. You just replace the tank, and it is expensive. But let's take this off. There's the grommet that goes through there, and the earth lid will take this off. Now the last time I repaired these and it needed a new control panel, the control panel came out, and when they sent me the new one via an agency, just happened to be lucky and find the guy, it was a complete change unit, dead simple to do, and I've got the video up there, it was a very simple job to replace it. I'll just pull, there's a clip on here which should pull off, I think. Looks of it, yes. Oops, and we just lift up and pull slightly. Let's have a look. There we are. That's cool. That's a nice idea. This pipe work here well, that's not blocked. I've just given it a good blow down, so that's not blocked. So because it's not producing steam, the base on the iron's getting hot, but there's no steam coming out, which means that it's not a blockage. So does the heater element work in this? And that's my next suspect. So let's see, what have we got here? It could even be the control panel. What I'm going to do, I'm going to check the elements. That's the first thing I'm going to do. So I'll use a multimeter, and I'm just going to quickly check that we've got continuity through the elements, and see what happens. Right, you've got, this is your heating element, and do remember to unplug it. I mean, you know, always, even though this one you can't take the bottom off unless you take the plug out. So we'll just check this. Okay, now we've got continuity there, but just in case the readings are coming back through here, I'm going to take the pin off, I think it says, or maybe not. Are they soldered on? Let's have a pull on that. I just want to disconnect one of these leads here, and so that I can. No, it seems to be. Oh no, they're brazed on. So it's because of the heat, you see. Well, this one here goes through a thermostat here. There's a strip there. Now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to make sure it's safe. Now, don't do this unless you're, you know, unless you're competent at working with live mains electricity, because for someone who's not experienced with this, if you're working like this would be a very dangerous thing to do. So don't do this unless you are well experienced at doing this sort of thing. Okay, we're going to plug the mains lead into this here, because I want to see if there's any voltage getting to the heating elements. That's the basic thing, you know. If we're getting voltage to the heating elements,